Ah, wonderful world of crypto. There are tons of successful and legit projects in this space, but there are an equally shocking number of scams going around. From pump and dump schemes to elaborate rug pulls, the crypto world has seen its fair share of scams, and things are only getting worse. Instances of crypto scams in 2021 were 12 times higher than they were in 2020, and just 3 months into 2022, this year is set to take the cake. So let's put on our sleuth hats and look at 5 of the biggest crypto scams of the year so far. Number 1. Lana Rhodes. This is a weird one, to say the least. The porn star turned influencer Lana Rhodes put her celebrity status behind the Cryptosys NFT project, which launched on January 22nd and raised about $1.5 million. The project featured a detailed roadmap explaining plans to develop metaverse, wearables, and a hangout spot, send personalized messages from Rhodes to a small group of holders, and send out merchandise. The website also promised to quote real-world utilities including meet and greets with the many mainstream and notable female figures who will come to join this community. But just a few weeks after launch, Rhodes appeared to have abandoned the project, and most of the fund had been transferred out. Rhodes deleted her TikTok videos in which she had promoted it and did not respond to tweets asking about the project. One community member wrote in Discord that they had, quote, "Spend what they can't lose. Spend 4,000 on a total I had 6,000. Man, I'm left with 2,000 only. No job and have a 2-year-old son." The guy who got the tattoo of project logo on his skin has to be pretty disappointed too. The NFTs, which cost 0.1 Ethereum each to mint about $250, were selling for around 0.005 Ethereum, about $15 by February 16th if they were being bought at all. Rhodes has since deleted her Twitter account, saying that she was fed up with the community's negativity, which according to YouTuber CoffeeZilla was surprisingly non-existent. She also denied that the project was a scam according to screenshots captured by the crypto news site Decrypt. But it sounds like she is not giving any of the money back. It's going to her development team. It's hard to believe that anyone would be gullible enough to fall for this one. But all its victims would beg to differ. It's pretty common for scams to ride on the success of genuine projects, and that's exactly what this next one did. Number 2. Jaked Ape Club NFT collection found itself in murky water after the team allegedly distributed sales funds to different addresses. Launched in early January, the collection features 8,888 NFTs. The project also hired influencers like Halloween Morgan and Bradley Martin to market the project. In a short span of time, its Twitter followers reached 64,000. They reported that the collection sold out a few days back, but that wasn't the case. Just recently, Twitter user Fox Condor revealed some alarming details about the project. For one, they alleged the collection completely sold out at 0.15 Ethereum per NFT. Then the scam burnt the remaining supply. The team also allegedly paid influencers to shill. More importantly, they distributed funds to the tune of 470 Ethereum or around $1.4 million to 13 wallets. Fox Condor also posted screenshots of Etherscan detailing where the money went. While co-founders Dylan and Nick received 91 Ethereum each, Bradley received 94 Ethereum. The project sent 68 Ethereum to team member Orange and 23.5 Ethereum each to members Mitchell and Davis. Similarly, Halloween Morgan and Claude received 4.7 Ethereum each. However, things didn't end there. Soon after, Mitchell tweeted that the Jaked Ape Club blocked and banned Mitchell, Orange, and Davis from the social media sites. They wrote the three had approached the founders to come to an agreement and quote on the project. They also shared a voice recording in which Nick allegedly told Davis, quote,
"I don't think I have what it takes to run Jacked Ape Club. I'm too new to the business world, I'm too new to Web3, and I just don't think that I have the mental maturity to do it."
According to Davis, all parties involved had agreed to transfer the brand owners to Mitchell, Orange, and Davis. But without their knowledge, Nick announced in Discord that the three had a quote given up on the project. This set alarm bells ringing in the community. The founding members of the team said that they simply removed the trio because their work was done and because they said they weren't going to continue doing work for the project without further payments. However, it appeared that remaining team members subsequently withdrew 178 Ethereum, little more than $500,000, which were 39% of the money in the project. That questionable chain of events led some to believe that they were rug pulling. In response to the allegations, Dylan tweeted that they are no longer part of the project. They added that they didn't have ill intentions or plans for rug pulling. In the latest developments, both Nick and Dylan have left the Jacked Ape NFT project, with Davis taking over operations. They added the team will now look out for the community's best interest and transfer 80 Ethereum of the withdrawn funds back to the community wallet. And although the remaining team announced that 105 Ethereum would be returned to the project, they didn't realize the 73 remaining Ethereum, around $220,000, that was reportedly taken by the founders. So much for no ill intentions. Number 3. Jake Paul has been dipping into the crypto industry for years and has more recently dipped his toes into the NFT marketplace, which has led him to some questionable situations. Jake Paul is one of the influencers who, along with SafeMoon, was sued for making false or misleading statements to investors on social media about the SafeMoon token. This token were purchased between March 8, 2021 and February 17, 2022. But the crypto company is said to have been a pump and dump scheme similar to the ones like Save the Kids. In a pump and dump scheme, social influencers get involved in branding a token that causes investors to buy at inflated prices before the influencers themselves sell their positions and profit at the expense of their fans who have bought in. CoffeeZilla recently made a video accusing Jake Paul of tricking his young audience with NFTs and crypto. The YouTuber started by discussing Jake Paul's public crypto wallet. This includes the alleged Sacred Devil promotional scam that gave Jake Paul nearly $140,000. This was linked to another potential NFT scam in which Paul got his fans to buy Sacred Devil NFTs, which unfortunately led to all those involved suffering near total losses. Jake Paul also founded a separate NFT project called Stick Digs from the same wallet he used for Sacred Devils. This abandoned project brought in $1.55 million for Jake Paul. These were on Jake Paul's public wallet. CoffeeZilla also found some secret wallets said to be owned by Jake Paul that showed who received free SafeMoon on the same day Paul promoted it last year. According to CoffeeZilla, his wallet received 54 trillion SafeMoons on the day of the promotion, which is rapidly crashed out to a wallet called Problem Child. The same wallet is also linked to Paul's promotion of the Milk and Yummy token. In each of these instances, Jake Paul never disclosed that he was a paid influencer and that he was promoting an advertisement for these companies. Jake Paul made some serious cash from his involvement in these questionable companies. According to CoffeeZilla, Jake Paul made $1.56 million from Stick Digs, $300,000 from Yummy, $190,000 from the SafeMoon, $139,000 from Sacred Devils, and $53,000 from Milk. This would mean Jake Paul has allegedly scammed his fans out of more than $2.2 million. Let's see him punch his way out of this one. Number 4. Paul Denino, who is better known as Ice Poseidon on Twitch and YouTube, has been involved in an alleged crypto scam. According to the latest reports, the controversial streamer reportedly netted $500,000 from his fans who invested in the CX coin which he created to set up his scheme. According to a recent report by Kotaku, Ice Poseidon was caught red-handed on YouTube. After CoffeeZilla uncovered the crypto operation that he pulled off, he allegedly orchestrated a pump and dump scheme to take home a huge amount of money from them. The 27-year-old American internet personality allegedly asked his fans on YouTube to invest in a new cryptocurrency called CX coin, which he claimed to be a long-term project. However, after the coin went up in value just 2 weeks later, Deninos allegedly sold all of his holdings for a profit, causing the remaining CX coin held by fans to drop in value. A classic pump and dump scheme. He reportedly walked away with $300,000 and a new Tesla, and also gave $200,000 to the developers. His lack of rumors was equally shocking when he confronted about the scam on a call with CoffeeZilla. Denino stated that sometimes you have to look at yourself and that quote part of the responsibility is on the fans as well for putting too much emotion into it. At one point in the interview, CoffeeZilla stated that Denino could return the money if he wished, to which Nino replied, quote, "If you want the answer, yeah, I could give the money back. It is within my power, but I'm going to look out for myself and not do that." CoffeeZilla shared on Twitter that after getting word of the story, Denino said he would return $155,000 of the money. But you guessed it, he is not yet to make good on that promise. Number 5. A project called Squiggles generated an enormous amount of hype before it launched with hundreds of thousands of members in its Discord and followers on Twitter just before the project launched on February 10th with its insane 1 Ethereum initial mint price around $3,100, and a 60-page dossier was published that claimed to expose the people behind the project. They were revealed to be the same group who had pulled off a long list of other NFT ruggles like League of Sacred Devils, League of Divine Beings, The Fault of James, Lucky Buddhas, Dirty Dogs, Sinful Souls, and Faceless. The project, which was expected to generate a whopping $20 million in sales, still enjoyed some trading volume. But CoffeeZilla has suggested that the million of dollars in trading could be the project founders trying to generate hype with the shadow wallets. CoffeeZilla also reported on the people behind the scam ring allegedly threatening to expose them, promising lawsuits, threatening to publish fake news stories, accusing their families of crimes, and even saying that they had put hits on people. OpenSea delisted the project shortly after mint, and as of February 17th, the NFTs were selling on the OpenSea alternative, which looks rare for 0.1 to 0.2 Ethereum, between $280 and $575.